Good morning. Good morning, everyone. This morning it's kind of foggy out here. I've been walking and I keep saying, I need to do my lives. Someone said to me, I need to start scripting and making sure, because the other day I was like, oh, I forgot something, and making sure I'm doing my lives to get all the information. So, for those of you who are listening, I'm asking you a favor. When I have to sit on script, I don't get it done because I sit and I think about what I'm going to say, and then before you know it, time has passed. Let me know if me just talking to you genuinely like this, even if I miss something, promise me you'll call me to get we can dialogue and I'll get the information to you. Let me know if this works. Just message me. I'd love to hear your comments. So today, as we walk and talk, I'd love for you guys that are listening to comment in the chat. What I'm getting is people are speaking to me directly and they're asking certain questions. So I have a list of topics that I want to talk to you about, but I'm answering. So some of the things, if you see me feel like I'm jumping around, is me answering questions um, that others may have. Excuse me, 1 second. I think that's much better, right? Looked a little hazy to me. I wasn't sure if it was outside or the camera. Anyway, so one of the questions someone asked me, like two people asked me, and so I decided to address it, is when is the best time to call an agent? They're like, Janelle, you're talking about selling your house, getting the right agent, you know, the different types of reason why you would be selling your house. And I even talked about curb appeal. So they're like, when is the best time to call an agent? So today I'm going to talk to you briefly about that. In my opinion, I've worked with clients over 1 to 2 years. The house that I just closed, I had worked with them for like 2 years. Um, let's say a year, because last year they did put the house on the market, but the buyer lost their financing and then they decided to wait. So technically a year, and then it had to be pushed to 2 years. And then I'm about to put another one on the market next week. I had been working with this woman for, I'd say, a good 2 years. And I just put one on the market. It's an investor special. This is the longest I've ever worked with anyone. It's been almost 5 years. Well, not hands-on 5 years, advice, you know, and that kind of thing. So when is the best time? What I'll say to you is whenever you have questions. Whenever you have questions, whether you're like, I'm not sure, there are things that I want to do in my house to start getting ready. There, like, you just started having questions about what it is. You want to move. These are not for people who, like, should I move? You can call me as well. Should I move? We can sit down and we can talk about your options and weigh your options. Um, I'd also recommend you speak to a financial advisor to, if you're like, I want to move, but I'm not sure. So call me then, but also call me or call an agent when you're even thinking about, do I want to move? Because there's some financial implications, and I think you should call a financial advisor as well. So you want to move. You're retiring in a year. You want to move out of town. Those are the ones that I'm saying, when should you call me? I don't want to give you a time frame, but if you need a time frame, I'd say within 1 to 2 years. And here's why. I advise clients, especially if you're 2 years out, start doing little updates around your house so you can enjoy it. And what I do is I walk through the house with you and I give you advice on what should you do that's going to be beneficial to you. What does that mean? You're selling the house. Why should it be beneficial to you? Um, why not enjoy the updates yourself? That's what I mean. For instance, your bathroom is like a mess. And you're like, I've been meaning to do that even for myself. Update the bathroom. You don't have to go all out. Update it now so that you get to enjoy it. And so when you decide to sell, you get top dollar because you have an updated bathroom. But you also get to enjoy it. Good morning. You also get to enjoy it before you sell. Painting the house. Why not paint your house so you get to enjoy the nice color paint or whatever, the pleasing palette? Why not? So I start talking to people about little things that they can do. I start talking to you about decluttering the house and the process to declutter. Because trust me, especially if you've been in a house over 20 years, you've been in the house even 10 years, you've accumulated a lot of stuff. So I start talking to you about the process to declutter and to do it in a way so it's not overwhelming and not stressful. There's a lot of other little things that you need to get ready. And I'm here to just kind of help you through that process. I also work with contractors. A couple of months ago, I know I told you guys part of what I like to do when I'm working with my sellers is the project-y piece. And why I call it the project-y piece, going over, letting in the contractor. If you can't be there, if you need an extra gallon of paint and they're in the process, I'll run over there and go get that gallon of paint. And just seeing the process as it goes through. I love that piece, and I'll be glad to help you with that. So the earlier you call me to get involved, the better. Um, Even if you just call in to ask questions, even if you're 3, 4 years out, Janelle, we're putting our plan together. We're talking to a financial advisor, and we know at some point we want to downsize, we want to move, whatever your circumstance. Just to have that conversation about what the process is, and also to get to know me as your realtor. This is one of the biggest transactions that you're doing. Get to know the person you're working with and know that they know what they're doing so that when you finally say, yes, let's go, let's sign on that line, let's put the house on the market, what kind of marketing are they doing to help you make sure your house is visible? You start learning those things as you're dealing with your agent early in advance. All right. So I hope that answers the question about when to call. It's never too early to call and start contacting an agent just to have the conversation, just to ask a question. I'm one of those agents. I love to talk. So even if you're just calling me and you're not listing your house, I don't have a problem having that conversation. Anyone that knows me will tell you, all you got to do is bring up real estate. And Janelle is ready. She's like the Energizer Bunny. So if you're just having a conversation and you're not even sure that you're going to sell, I'm one of those agents that I am not just about, I only want to talk with you if there is a definite deal. I'm going to talk to you even if there isn't a definite deal. I'm going to talk to you even if you have a cousin across country that is questioning certain things and you're like, oh, I just want to get him answers to them, even if I'm not going to benefit from it. One of the things that I will do if that cousin across country is not finding a good realtor, I can vet realtors in their area and try to do a referral for them. So in that capacity, I can still help. All right, today is one of those days. It's nice and gloomy. And as you can see, I stopped because it's kind of drizzling a little bit. But I wanted to finish this and to let you know that I am your local realtor, Janelle Stevens. I really enjoy working with my clients. I really enjoy what I do as a real estate agent, and I'd love to help you. Whether you're buying or selling a home, I'd love to be able to help you and step you through the process. I am not going to take away all the stress, but I'll help you to eliminate and help you to navigate through all the, the little barriers or everything that you have to deal with so that it will help to eliminate some of the stresses. I have partners that I work with that's going to make the transition a lot easier for you. So give me a call. Let's have the conversation and let's see how I can help you. All right, guys, as one of the things that I do have I am going to put the link in my description. Is I do have a book that I'd love to give to you for free. It's called Seller's Secret You Can't Afford to Miss. So I'll put the link for the book in the chat. You can click on it. You can get a free digital copy. Or if you want a physical copy, you got to put your information and I can get a physical. We figure out how to get a physical copy to you. All right. Take care and be blessed and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Take care.